Hello and welcome to another episode of BYOB, coming to you from Killer Nashville Writers Conference here in Franklin, Tennessee, where I call home. And I am Nola Nash, and I am here with Laura Kemp. We are live and in person together for this weekend. We're having a great time, and we are glad that you can join us through our podcast and that these amazing authors get to join us here in person. So we're going to let you guys tell us a little bit about yourself, what you write, where folks can find you online, all that good stuff. So who would like to, well, ladies first.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Carmen Amato. My website is carmenamato.net, where you can find the little tagline that says, yes, I was a 30-year veteran of the CIA, personal experiences occasionally disguised as fiction.
Love it.
I think I'm best known for the Detective Amelia Cruz series. She's the first female police detective in Acapulco. I spent a lot of time in Mexico and Central America. And this woman, as the first woman police detective there, she lives in a stew of paranoia and distrust. Mm-hmm. So she's set up against cartels, corruption, and machismo. Pardon me, fellas.
Perfectly okay.
During COVID, I took a little break from dark cartel crime fiction and started a new series, the Galliano Club Thriller series, which is based on the stories told by my grandfather when he was deputy sheriff of Oneida County, New York, during Prohibition.
Oh, now that's a great setting.
So this is the Galliano Club, where murder, blackmail, and revenge are always on tap, and the refills are free.
Love that. So
Nice
fun.
teaser right there. Yeah,
That's
very
perfect.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
So if you go to my website, carmenamato.net, you can get a free Detective Amelia Cruz starter library and be subscribed to my Mystery Ahead newsletter, where I actually review books like those done by the gentleman on either side of me.
Reviews books. Thank you for reviewing books.
Yeah.
Well,
we appreciate it.
Every edition, you get my book news. You get an exclusive excerpt of what I'm writing now. So this really has helped the transition from readers who loved Amelia Cruz and still are like, when's the next one coming out? It's like, there's 8. Just I'm busy with something else. And then got introduced to Galliano Club, but also what books that you would like, if you like my books, while you're waiting for my next book,
Oh, that's nice.
read some
Pay it
other
forward.
good stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing that we've talked about quite a bit is how supportive the author community is of each
it
other.
really is.
That's an
Absolutely.
excellent
We
example.
definitely need each other.
Excellent example of that.
Absolutely. This is and Killer Nashville is a great place to meet people
Mhm.
and make those
Oh, and
connections.
they tell you, oh, this is working for me. This is not working. Try
Mhm.
this. I mean, it's really great. Yeah, really good.
Well, let me turn it over. Mike, introduce
Okay.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm Mike Faricy, like in the Bible, only different.
Excellent.
That's
Good
good.
to
We're
know.
glad you're different.
Yes, right. I have 4 series. One is called The Corridor Man. There's 10 series there. That's about a disbarred attorney who becomes even more evil once he's released from prison. I've got a small series called the Hot Shot series, which are 5 standalone works of genius. And then I've got 2 series that I'm continuing to work on. The Jack Dillon Dublin Tales series, which is a U.S. Marshal who is transferred to Dublin and is assigned to on Garda Síochána, which is the Dublin police force. And I live in Dublin half of the year.
Really?
I'm in a long distance marriage. My wife can only stand me for a little bit of time.
She
So-
sends you to Dublin?
No, she's in Dublin.
in Dublin,
So
okay.
once she's
Okay.
had enough of me, I'm suddenly in the airport with my luggage. So that's that series, and then I'm my other series is a humorous private investigator named Dev Haskell. It's the Dev Haskell series. and he's involved in stuff in my hometown, St. Paul, Minnesota. And he usually ends up with a very lovely woman, and it's all really neat. And the sex scenes are something like they're having a glass of wine, and then the next scene is she's kissing him and saying, "I got to get to work early. Let yourself out."
That's how I write sex scenes.
Then
She's way better at those than me.
Yeah.
I skip over that part.
at the end of the book, all the women are really smart, and they say, "Please don't ever call me again." So, it's great. And he goes back and forth with a local crime lord named Tubby Gustafson.
Okay, what a great name. I love this series. Sounds like someone from Faricy.
So, like I said, another set of works of genius.
Totally objective review there.
Yeah. Bruce?
My name is Bruce Robert Coffin. You can find me at brucerobertcoffin.com. I didn't want to get creative on that.
That's
Good to be direct.
Yeah.
I am best known for the Detective John Byron mystery series, and I have 4 books under that guise with HarperCollins. That series is currently on hold, and I have just signed a contract to co-author a brand new series with a prolific writer by the name of Lindy Walker, who you may have heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And Lindy and I will be writing a brand new series for Severn River. The first 4 books we'll be writing. And the first one, I believe, is tentatively titled The General's Gold. And there'll be unlike my procedural series, this one will be lighter, a little lighter, not quite so dark and heavy. Not a lot of dead bodies laying around.
Not a lot of.
Right, there might be some,
we
yeah.
should qualify that there could
But
be.
baddies around every tree, history, treasure, hunting, a lot of fast-paced stuff. So I think it's going to be a blast. And the clock is ticking already on my first deadline.
Co-writing though.
Right.
Right.
You know, it's going to be fun. I was really nervous about that idea because it's new for me. It's new for anybody that does it.
Yeah.
But I think like there's some people here that do it, but they do each other chapter. They each do a chapter like Douglas Preston, Lincoln Child kind of a thing. This won't be that. This is really Lindy's brainchild. And she's doing what I call writing the recipe.
Mhm.
And then she's going to turn me loose in the kitchen making a mess. And I'll get to write the book.
That's
So I think it's going to work. I think it'll work. really well.
That's
great.
neat.
We've done
I
some
would
good
love
shit.
to let you get into this process and then come back and tell us how that
Talk about
goes.
it.
Like talk about what that process
Together,
actually is.
like a marital
Yeah.
counseling thing.
Yeah,
right?
Like that
There
would
you
be
go, right?
really
That would put
awesome.
See if we
together,
still hate each other.
work it
or
out.
what's
Yeah,
going on,
because
right?
you've been co-writing on a screenplay.
Screenplay I co-write, and it is, but it's my source material.
Right.
So it's a little different because sometimes when things get switched up, I get, oh, it's my baby.
Right.
But I have to, yeah, it is like a marriage.
It
You
is.
have to compromise.
It is
Mhm.
right. And
A
you
lot of
know, the
compromise.
good news is I know from talking to Douglas Preston that it helps. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Lindy and I live in Maine. Lindy lives in Virginia, so there won't be that occasionally attempt to go over and hit each
Okay.
other for dumb things or whatever. So I think it'll work well.
I
So
thought you had the Maine accent. I could hear it.
I have no
Yeah.
accent. I have no accent.
We keep getting told that.
I know.
By people that
We don't have accents
no
either.
one has now. We don't have accents at all. You guys have been so much fun, just such interesting backgrounds and just
Yeah,
so
I'm blown
different.
away by what everybody does.
I know it has been so interesting. No one has the same story. Like they're all coming from such different places, and yet we're all converging here as writers at Killer Nashville. And it's just been so fascinating to learn where everybody is from. And that community of authors, it's not isolated people standing over there waiting to hear what a panel has to say. They're talking and they're mingling, they're getting together. And it's been such a cool experience. It
Yeah,
really
great.
has.
And for us, thank you guys for doing this.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
thank
most
you.
welcome. It's a lot of fun. So we like
Yeah.
to be able to give back to the author and writing community has to do.
Great.
Well,
Have
they
each other's
welcome
backs. I feel like, the author community has welcomed us. It has welcomed, each of us individually. At some point, we were the new person. We were the person needing to be seen, needing to be heard, needing to get that publicity out there. And someone has helped us. And so it's only fair, it's only right, and it's only fun that
Only
we
fun,
get
yeah.
to absolutely pay that forward
I
and do
think-
the same for others.
This is the 4th Killer Nashville that I've
Mhm.
encountered these 2 gentlemen. And so it's nice.
haunt
You guys are
this place.
old friends.
We haunt this
Haunt.
hill.
Well, yeah, we communicate
Yeah.
throughout the year
Yeah,
online
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
But we met here.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
sweet.
it
it's just great.
friendship.
It's like a reunion. It's
Yeah.
not the class reunions. Those aren't as fun. This is actually fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's excellent. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your stories with us and your time with us as well. We're gonna let you guys get back down to the
Okay.
bar.
The
Show the book.
Say hi.
Our book signing. Well, that's
Say
the
hi to
key.
Pam.
Oh, we absolutely
will. Yeah,
will. We
she'll be
will
watching.
definitely do
Wait,
that.
these are drink
Yes,
tickets.
tell
Oh,
her.
that-
tell her-
We'll take your drink tickets.
Tell her we
Too
were-
bad.
Thank you so much. This has been a copywritten podcast of Authors on the Air Global Radio Network. We'll see you next time.